Before he became one of the most influential voices in early Christianity, Peter was simply a fisherman. His real name was Simon. He lived a simple life by the Sea of Galilee, working with his brother Andrew, casting nets into the water day after day. His world was practical and ordinary. The rhythms of fishing, the uncertainty of the catch, the labor of the night. And then one day, everything changed. According to the Gospels, Jesus approached Simon and Andrew while they were fishing and spoke words that would transform Simon's entire life. "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." It was not a long speech. It was not a complicated philosophy, but something in those words carried authority and clarity. Simon left his nets and followed. From that moment forward, Peter became one of the closest witnesses to Jesus' life and ministry. The journey was not easy, and it was not perfect. Peter was passionate, bold, and sometimes impulsive. He spoke quickly. He acted quickly. Often he was the first disciple to respond, the first to step forward, and sometimes the first to misunderstand. Yet that is exactly what makes his testimony so human. One of the most powerful moments in Peter's journey occurs during a storm on the Sea of Galilee. The disciples were in a boat when the wind grew strong and the waves became dangerous. In the darkness, they saw Jesus walking toward them on the water. Fear spread among them. They believed they were seeing a ghost. But Jesus called out to them, "Take courage, it is I, do not be afraid." Peter, bold as always, responded with a challenge that revealed both faith and uncertainty. "Lord, if it is truly you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus answered simply, "Come." Peter stepped out of the boat. For a moment, he walked on the water toward Jesus. But when he noticed the strength of the wind and the danger around him, fear entered his mind. His focus shifted from Jesus to the storm, and he began to sink. Peter cried out, "Lord, save me!" Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. This moment became a lasting lesson not only for Peter, but for generations of believers. Faith falters when fear becomes the center of attention. Peter witnessed many things during his journey with Jesus. He saw the sick healed, the hungry fed, and the broken restored. But perhaps the most defining moment of his testimony came later, during the final hours before the crucifixion. When Jesus was arrested, fear once again entered Peter's heart. Earlier, Peter had promised loyalty. He had declared that he would never abandon his teacher. Yet when confronted by people who recognized him as one of Jesus' followers, he denied knowing him. Not once, 3 times. And when the rooster crowed, Peter remembered Jesus' warning that this would happen. The weight of that realization crushed him. The Gospels tell us that Peter wept bitterly. It is one of the most honest moments recorded about any disciple. Peter's story is not the story of flawless courage. It is the story of human weakness confronted by grace. After the resurrection, when Jesus appeared again to the disciples, one of the most meaningful conversations took place between Jesus and Peter. 3 times Jesus asked him a simple question, "Do you love me?" 3 times Peter answered yes. And with each answer, Jesus gave him a responsibility: feed my sheep. It was a quiet restoration. Where Peter had denied 3 times, he was now invited to reaffirm his devotion 3 times. This moment transformed Peter's mission. From a fisherman who once doubted and faltered, he became a leader who carried the message of Christ forward with courage. The testimony of Peter reminds us that the journey of faith is not about perfection. It is about transformation. Peter walked beside Jesus. He witnessed miracles. He experienced moments of faith and moments of fear. Yet through failure, forgiveness, and perseverance, his life became a powerful testimony that weakness does not disqualify someone from purpose. In fact, sometimes it prepares them for it. The journey that began beside the waters of Galilee did not end with nets and boats. It became a story of courage, redemption, and enduring faith. And through Peter's testimony, we see that following Jesus was never meant to be a path without struggle. It was meant to be a path that transforms those who walk it.